Hi everyone, how you all doing? Welcome back to another cooking episode. Today it's just me. It's the second one since we've been started back. So yeah, we're going to be doing a honey cake today. I've got all the ingredients set up. I've got the tripod set up. I'm going to run through what we've got and we'll get you guys set up and we'll crack on. So here's the ingredients. Let me just get that tassel out of the way. And let me just turn a little bit of lighting on. Make it a little bit better. So we have 150 grams of honey. We have 80 grams of light brown sugar. We have 150 grams of marge. You can use marge or butter for this, it comes up exactly the same. We have 200 grams of sour raisin flour, 2 eggs, we have, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 150 grams of icing sugar, which has got lumps in it which will be sieved. So yeah, that's all we got. And the saucepan, we're doing it on the hob today. So yeah, I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod over here. Okay. Get you guys set up. I'm going to preheat the oven as well. 180 Celsius, gas mark 4, it's 350 Fahrenheit. We don't do that because our oven works pretty quick, so everything normally tends to burn. This will cook for about 40 to 45 minutes. Just going to start the gas. Just remove it, okay. What I'm gonna put in there is my marge. Would help if I had a spoon. In goes the honey. And then onto that is your sugar. Oh, sorry about the coughing. Got a morning frog. Just gonna let that melt down until it's all combined together before you add your eggs and your flour. And also when it has cooled, when that has melted down, you'll leave it for 5 minutes just to cool slightly before you add your egg and your flour. Get myself a drink. The idea with this as well, you don't want it to burn, so I've got it on a rapid ring, but it's right down low. Just going to turn it up a notch. Probably better to do this on like a smaller ring. yourself a wooden spoon. Start mixing that in. Also, while you're at home obviously doing this, you could also prep your tin, which I'm going to do. So, how have you all been? What have you all been up to? How many of you have been cooking our recipes? Also, if you do cook our recipes, let us know. Send them if you have Facebook. We have a Facebook channel. Send your pictures over to there, and then we can post them onto our Facebook page. We have, since we've been back from holiday, like we said in the last video, we've been non-stop sorting stuff out. Obviously we had a few days of unpacking and getting ready and stuff, and sorting bits out for the kids to go back to school, my nieces, as well as doing all the garden. Right, so that's it. I've taken it off the heat. We don't want to make toffee. That's all melted in now. And just got to wait 5 minutes, let it cool down before we go on to the next stage. Right, back over this side of the kitchen now. Just going to bring it over to this side on a little heat mat, just to stop it burning the surface. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my eggs into it. Just going to get myself a whisk. I'm just preheating our oven now. So we're nearly on to the next part. Now is going to be adding into your flour. And there you go. There you have your honey cake. Just got a spatula and my prepped tin. Literally just going to pour it straight in. There you go. And what I'm going to do is just stick it onto a tray, just it's easier to get out of the oven. And I'm going to put that into the oven. Obviously middle shelf. Stick that on for 40 minutes. Obviously I'll check it. And for the next part, while that's cooking, we're cracking with the icing. Just going to sieve this because it's got some lumps in it. Lots of lumps. I only find that with bagged icing rather than icing in a box, it's very lumpy. Right, on to the last little bit now. Like so, look at how much better that is. So fluffy and light. Also, you could have added some water into the cake mixture. I didn't because I just don't see no point in it. Yeah, so just put some water on my finger, and that is just to get the honey out easier. Also, you will need some water for this. Two tablespoons, 2 to 3 tablespoons. If it's too runny for you, basically you just add more icing. but we want it a little bit runny because we want to give it a nice glaze. And obviously I'm showing you to do this because I actually have one prepped already of this cake. So here's one I done earlier. It's going to be like that. So yeah, that's what your icing is going to look like. And then obviously when your cake's cooled down, you'll get yourself a wire rack. If you don't have a wire rack, don't worry. And a mat. Put your mat down, your wire rack down, cake on there, and just pour your icing straight over the cake and let it spread out and droop round. But if you don't have that, then just plonk it on there and just pour it over. So, here's one I prepared earlier. Well, let me add, not what I prepared earlier, yesterday. Half eaten. Yep. The kids couldn't wait that long for me to do the rest of the video. This one is a little bit harder because it's been in the fridge. So if you leave it out, then obviously it'll go soft again. But yeah, look at that. Take you guys off. So, this is what I mean. This is what your cake will look like when it's out of the oven and cooled down. And you see it's all dripped down the edges. Obviously it's missed some places, but it doesn't matter. You can taste the honey in that. Lovely. Really is beautiful. So yeah, if you enjoyed that video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to all the new subscribers.